Yo, so patch 1.1 in Wuthering Waves is right around the corner, and we ended up getting a whole bunch of news in the form of some patch 1.1 dev notes, which are huge. There's a lot of really fun stuff that everyone's been wanting coming to the game. However, you might be sitting there wondering to yourself, what about 1.0? Didn't they tell us about some stuff in 1.0 that we still didn't get yet? And you would be right. In patch 1.0's dev update that they gave us in the middle of the patch, not before by the way, because they had a bit of a rough launch, so they ended up promising that they were going to be adding some stuff to the game during this particular dev note session. And here, number 4, from version 1.1 and forward, the yield of echoes and echo development materials will be increased. This is actually a mistranslation. Now, a lot of folks thought that this already should have been implemented into the game already, but it wasn't supposed to get implemented until 1.1 to be fair to the devs, right? However, this is a mistranslation. What this should say is something more along the lines of during special events, the echo development materials will be increased, not overall. This makes it sound like we're going to be getting more echo material to level up our echoes just in every single aspect of the game, but it's only going to be during special events apparently. So that's a mistranslation on their part. I want to thank Kazahana because I saw their video on this, and they saw, I think, Mr. Pokey's live stream on this that covered this situation, because when this first dropped weeks ago, I heard this was a mistranslation, but I wasn't sure. There's been mistranslations on both sides, the player side and the dev side, so I didn't cover it because I didn't want to add more fuel to the fire. I wanted to make sure that the information we had was correct, and I kind of forgot about it a little bit, and then I saw Kazahana's video that reminded me about it. So thanks to Kazahana and Mr. Pokey for clearing the air. I'm sure other people have covered it as well. Those are just the people that I saw. So I'll link their videos in the pinned comment and description below in case you guys wanted to go check those out and support them and give them some love. Now, you might also be excited to find out, though, in the patch 1.1 dev notes, we are going to see at least some form of an improvement with the ecosystem. And here are those improvements. So let's get into this, because these are the actual dev notes that are the new information that we had. Thankfully, we cleared the air on that last one. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to make our voices heard, and hopefully they improve the echo upgrade materials for the drops in the game. However, we're getting a new tuner synthesis feature. To address the issue of lower grade tuners piling up in your backpack, yeah, I got way too many of those. Backpack during the late game, we will be introducing the tuner synthesis feature in the version 1.1 update. With this feature, you will be able to synthesize a certain number of medium/advanced tuners into higher grade tuners using the synthesizer. So all of those purple, tuners that you have that you're not really using on anything, you can get advanced tuners out of them. This is actually huge. This is huge, dude. Getting this is actually insane, brother. Now, if they could only give us more actual echo upgrade material drops, that would really, really make this system work properly. It would work the way we always wanted it to work. Just give us some more echo upgrade material and give us the synthesizer, and you guys are good to go. That's really all we need to improve, I think, those two aspects of the ecosystem. But there's more to the ecosystem. This is what the synthesizer would look like. Obviously, I'll link this in the pinned comment and description below so that you guys can come take a look at this for yourself, because this goes into a lot of detail about a bunch of different things. I won't be linking the patch 1.0 version updates because most of these are already implemented into the game, and it might just confuse you guys if you see two different links. So number 2 here, increase the union experience reward for unlocking new echo entries. To the leveling experience and unlock the end game content earlier for all players, we have introduced union experience rewards for unlocking new entries of echoes as of version 1.1. As far as I know, we're also going to be getting more echoes added into the game as well. And they're also going to be raising our data bank potential levels. I don't know what they're raising it to. We'll get to that in just a minute. This is the first time I'm reading this, but I was skimming over this earlier, and here we go. Data bank level cap raised. So we'll take a look at that in just a second here. So let's go ahead and read this last part. Additionally, we will retrospectively reward the union experience for the number of echo entries you have unlocked during version 1.0. So they will retroactively give us experience that we would have gotten if this system was already in the game. So they're going to go back to everyone's account and give us those levels that, again, we would have gotten if this system was already in the game. That is huge. A lot of developers wouldn't do that, so Kuro seems to actually care. The compensation will be distributed via in-game mail. Make sure to check your mail and claim the rewards in time. I'm glad they're doing that, and they're making it easy for us just to collect it in the mail. Higher cost range for echoes rewarded for activity points. We've heard your feedback about the high variability in the cost of range echoes rewarded by gaining required activity points in the guidebook. To improve your experience, we have removed cost 1 echoes from the activity points reward pool. Now only 3 cost echoes and 4 cost echoes will be rewarded as your activity points. This is going to be very helpful for the people that don't have the time to farm the 3 cost and 4 cost echoes. And because let's be honest, if you're defeating echoes in the main world, you will get a lot of those 1 drops. So after the version 1.1 update, once you accumulate 100 activity points by completing the guidebook tasks, you will receive a random echo of 3 cost or 4 cost quality. So that's basically just reiterating their previous point. So number 4 here, databank level capped raised. This one's big. After the version 1.1 update, the level cap for the databank will be raised to level 21. So we're only going to get 1 more level. But hey, man, that's more stamina, right? And I think that's more, we might get some more rewards for it as well. So that's huge. I like that. After reaching level 21, all echoes dropped will be guaranteed to be a 5-star rarity. So 100% guaranteed drop. This is massive, dude. I'm sick of getting 4-star drops. The game's been telling me it's at 80%. Lies and slander, bro. Lies and slander. I keep getting so many purple drops. So having the guaranteed 5-star drop is huge, dude. I cannot say enough good things about this particular databank level raising in the synthesizer. I think those are my 2 favorite things I've read so far. New fun in Mount Firmament Echo Transformation. Get ready for some fun. In select areas of Mount Firmament, you can now transform into Echo Clang Bang to explore the new area. Stay tuned for more creative Echo puzzle and challenges in the future updates. The puzzles and the challenges in Wuthering Waves have actually been pretty good. Sometimes in Genshin Impact or even Honkai Star Rail, I don't always like the puzzles that they have in the game. I've liked most of them, but some of them have been kind of mid. But I can't even think of a single puzzle that I didn't like in the Wuthering Waves. Just look at this. You just go, you turn into a dude, your dude gets launched through the air like a Gatling gun straight through a brick wall. Well, a wall of ice, I should say. But that's super cool. That's so fun. That's fun and interesting. You don't have to sit there forever doing a random puzzle. Anyways, other optimizations. Remove tacit field reward collection animation. You may now collect the reward directly. So that stupid little 10-second or even longer animation at the end of tacit field challenges is gone. You can just go and immediately collect the rewards without that stupid little cutscene that never made any sense to begin with. Anyways, it lowered the shell credit cost for echo leveling, which is big because it costs a lot of shell credits to upgrade our skill and abilities tree for each character. It's like 2.3 million credits per character to fully level up their skill tree. So anything that can lower our shell credits in the early goings of this game will allow us to be able to level up all the characters that we need. So 3, simplified the cruise wing challenge. We have slowed down the flying speed of the cruise wing and extended the time limit to make the challenge more manageable. I really hope they haven't permanently done the cruise wing slowdown because, we want it to be faster, bro. I don't know who told you that you wanted it to be slower. We wanted it to be faster, dog. So hopefully this is just for this one particular game mode. Obviously, I can't confirm this or deny this. We're just gonna have to find out when it drops. It's probably just for that one game mode. Anyways, events and other rewards. New Depths Evolution Realm content. So just be aware, you want to finish up the current Depths Evolution Realm, like the roguelike mode that we have in the game. It's one of the 3 endgame modes we have in the game right now. It changes every new patch. So, of course, when we get a new patch like 1.1, we'll be getting a new Depths Evolution Realms. So go and finish that off if you haven't done it already. That way, you get all of the rewards for it, and you'll be ready to go when the new one drops. Dreams Ablaze in Darkness with raised event rewards. In version 1.1, we'll be introducing a new Depths Evolution Realm event called Dream Ablaze in Darkness, along with new mechanics such as tokens, symphony rank, and different... Memetic? What the heck? Memetic? Oh, that's actually a real word. And different mimetic tuning available for you to create your own powerful build. Apparently, I can't read. Furthermore, the total event rewards will be increased to 1,000 asterite, which is huge. That's nearly a whole 10 pull, bro. That's crazy. So the new area exploration event, Mount Firmament area events, to help everyone better experience the new Mount Firmament area, which is the new area, by the way. Mount Firmament is where all of patch 1.1 will be taking place on Mount Firmament, which is, my suspicion is that it's that dragon. You know, the dragon that you can see, like from, if you're looking at the map, right? And you just go to one of the little islands that you can like warp to and look off to the right. You like look to the east, and then you'll see a giant dragon off in the distance. I've tried to go there, but you can't get all the way there. My suspicion is that we're probably going over there in order to get to Mount Firmament, because that's the only large-scale mountainous range I can really see that's close to our already existing map. That's just my guess. I have no idea. We prepared 2 exclusive area events for you. The area exploration event, Tales from the Firmament, and the photo collection event, Trace of Firmament. Complete these events to earn up to 800 asterite, premium resonance potions, premium sealed tubes, and more. So between these 2 little things right here, back to back, we will be getting over a 10 pulls worth of asterite alone. So we'll increase the convene item version exchange limit in the item exchange oscillated coral store. As of version 1.1, you may redeem up to 7 of each of the following convene items: Radiant Tides, Forging Tides, and Lustrous Tides in each installment of the store. So every time the store refreshes, I guess you can get up to 7. I think it was a little bit smaller before. I'll be honest, I don't remember. I did that a while ago. Preview the other special events. Besides the optimization and tweaks mentioned above, version 1.1 is also bringing a bunch of other cool events your way. The 7-day login event, Gifts of Celestial Light, the featured commission event, Lolo campaign, the featured combat event, Tactical Simulacra, and the leveling material double drop event, After Sound Abundance, the Echo double drop event, Chord Cleansing, and so on. Stay tuned for our official announcements for more event details. Holy crap. So the tactical, what is it? The 7-day login event, Gifts of Celestial Light, I think this is going to be 10 of the Radiant Tides. So 10 premium pulls. That's usually what the 7-day login events are in these gacha games. Now, these other events can be like, you know, obviously some of them are self-explanatory, like the leveling double drop event, the Echo double drop event. Those ones are kind of self-explanatory, but some of them we'll just have to wait and see what the details are. Map exploration system here. So this is more exploration, more rewards, etc., etc. New Mount Firmament layered map. This is a huge one, actually. I'm really excited about this because they're going to implement this everywhere that we go. Meaning that, you know, those underground areas in our current available map, we're going to be able to like push a button and we're going to be able to go and look at those underground areas. That way it's easier to know when we're looking at the map whether something's underground or not before we actually warp there. Anyways, due to the complexity of version 1.1's new map, Mount Firmament, we've added the layered map feature to the area to help you better explore it. That means we're going to be getting an underground map for patch 1.1's new area. You can switch between different layers on the map for more detailed exploration guidance. So my assumption is that this is going to work very similar to how Elden Ring's map works, how there's an underground map and an above ground map, and all you have to do is push a button and it takes you to one or the other and it switches back and forth. I imagine that's what they're going to do. That's what they usually are. That's what I assume. Anyways, due to the volume of work involved in creating a layered map for all areas, the layered map for other areas like the Jinzhou will be released in future updates. Hey man, we're just happy that you're doing something about it, okay? Take your time with it, make sure it works well before we get it. So this is probably what it looks like underground, and above ground, it will like, all the areas that are grayed out right here is probably the above ground areas, and the area that is highlighted here is the below ground areas. As you can see here on the left side, looks like there's a little bit of a key. It looks like we have more than one layer, or sorry, more than 2 layers. So this is the top layer, middle layer, and bottom layer, and you can just switch to the different layers. That is awesome. This should already be in the game, but they're going to implement it as time goes on, and we're going to get it when it matters most, which is going to be the new area. The new area quest progress. After the version 1.1 update, you will be able to track your progress on exploration quests for the current area via map exploration progress. So that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the way it already exists in 1.0. It's just we're going to be getting more in patch 1.1. As you can see right here, there will be area quest specific like menus and things like that. Expanded detection range for the loot mapper. To make it easier for players to track and find undiscovered supply chests nearby on the map, we will expand the detection range of the loot mapper after version 1.1, so the range of that thing is going to literally just get bigger. You can use and deploy the loot mapper through the utility wheel to search for nearby supply chests. So I think it's kind of funny that some people still don't know you can do that, but yeah, you can totally just like pull out the loot mapper and it can show you where chests that you haven't discovered are as long as you're within the range. So you might have to wander around the map with that thing and toggle it a bunch of different times, trigger it a bunch of times, and find the new chests. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off there because some of the rest of it is kind of boring because some of it is not all that interesting. So if you wanted to go see the rest of it, check the pinned comment description below for the link to the patch 1.1 dev notes, and consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel if any of this was helpful to you or not. Let me know if you're gonna be pulling Jinzhou or Cheng Li in patch 1.1, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.